Good morning, everybody. It's a pre-market update here for January 13th. As we take a look at the markets this morning, we see we're up about, I don't know, we closed at around 202.60 or so. We're up about 9 handles. We're looking at an open here of around 203 and a half on the SPY. Remember, this is on the backs of a pretty sharp sell-off yesterday around that 204 area on the SPY. And if we go back to, let's say, a 1 month chart here, we can see obviously all-time highs here, 208, nice V-shaped bounce. Couldn't get back up to those all-time highs, but it seems like with this gap up here, we might start consolidating around here at 204, 203 area as we get into the earnings season. Speaking of earnings, let's go straight to the earnings from yesterday, which basically kicked off the earnings season. Alcoa here. Alcoa reported better than expected news here. Reaction was pretty bullish. So again, this is usually the precursor to the earnings season. Remember to watch for the banks that are going to come out later this week. So we're going to have J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Remember to watch those. Some other interesting things going on this morning is a Citigroup upgrade on Amazon, which is kind of ridiculous considering the price action for the last 6 months or a year. Remember all these high flyers, they're kind of just rotating out of these. Citigroup cited that margins might increase or should increase in 2015, and that's been the story that investors have been hoping for years now. It can't really happen. Apple also caught an upgrade. So if we take a look at the pre-market action today, so we go back to 2 days, we can see a nice jump here off the upgrade and the SPY bullishness. So this thing's back up to about 110. Most of our stocks here are in the green here for the open. Remember, things could change considering how oil looks here in the pre-markets. Oil is now below $45 a barrel. For some reason, it's affecting the market, in a negative way. I'm not sure of that particular correlation. But I think the market's holding up pretty well. Thus far. Things do look bearish, but considering how some of these stocks have sold, especially these high flyers like Priceline, Google, I feel like we should be down a lot more on the SPY. But we're sitting here over 200 on the SPY. Around 204, we might start consolidating and pushing back higher. I am long some Chipotle and Twitter overnight. So as you can see, this Chipotle finally started on its $700 run. I think it's going to continue here, so I'm long some of this. And I'm also long some of this Twitter. Had some decent action yesterday. Sold off on some news about a government account being hacked. But I don't think that bearishness should last. Might get a move down to 39. I'm going to keep dip buying this, and I have next week's calls. I got plenty of time on that expiration. We're going for a move up to around 41 or 42. All right, we'll see you guys later for the trading update at the end of the day.